In moments like these, I sing out a song, I sing out a love song to Jesus. In moments like these, I lift up my voice, I lift up my voice to the Lord, singing, I love you, Lord, singing, I love you, Lord, singing, I love you, Lord, I love you. In moments like these, I sing out a song, I sing out a love song to Jesus. In moments like these, I lift up my hands, I lift up my hands to the Lord, singing, I love you, Lord, singing, I love you, Lord, singing, I love you, Lord, I love you. Good morning. This is Friday, April the 3rd, and again, good to be with you. But let me ask you a question. How do you see yourself? Do you see yourself as a champion who wins nearly every fight? Or do you see yourself as a loser, someone who struggles along, never seems to conquer a single problem in life? How do you see yourself? You see, how you see yourself ultimately affects how others see you. It's simply a fact that you will inevitably project to others the way you feel about yourself. And so this question becomes very important. How do you see yourself? Paul says in Romans chapter 8, verse 37, he says, "No, in all things we are more than conquerors through him who loved us." You see, the phrase more than conquerors comes from a Greek word, hooper nikos. It's a compound of two words, the word hooper and the word nikos. And by combining these two words, what Paul is doing is making a power-packed, a power-filled statement about you and about me. When we look at the words more than, they come from that first word, hooper, okay, which literally means over, above and beyond. It carries the idea of superiority, of paramount, of first class or first rate, or top notch. Carries the idea of greater and higher and better than, and my favorite, more than a match for. All in that little word, hooper. Paul uses this word to tell us what kind of conqueror we are in Jesus Christ. We are hooper conquerors. He's telling us that we are greater conquerors, we are superior conquerors, we are higher and better conquerors, and we are more than a match for any foe. Pretty encouraging, isn't it? The word for conqueror comes from that second word, nikos. It describes an overcomer, a conqueror, a champion, a victor, or a master. It's a picture, when you look at it, a picture of a prevailing force. But you see, that word in and of itself, nikos, wasn't strong enough to get Paul's message across, and so he combined those two words, which make his point much stronger. And so we get the word hooper nikos. Now, that word hooper nikos declares in Jesus Christ that you are an overwhelming conqueror. You are a paramount victor. You are an enormous overcomer. And you are more than a match for any foe. This word is so power-packed that you could interpret it as a phenomenal, walloping, conquering force. And that's exactly who you are and who I am in Jesus Christ. And so I want you to stop looking at yourself as a struggling loser, as a second-rate person, second-class person, because regardless of your past experiences, you have to begin to look at yourself the way God sees you, and look at yourself through God's eyes, and in light of Romans chapter 8:37, he looks at you as an overwhelming conqueror, as a greater and better than conqueror, as more than a match for any foe. when you have Jesus Christ. And so I want you to start to see yourself that way, because what God is doing in this verse is declaring you as always a winner and never a loser. And when you see yourself the way that God sees you, inevitably it will change the way others see you as well, and the way that you see yourself. I love each and every one of you, and God loves each and every one of you. And just remember that God sees you as always a winner. And also know that you are always a winner in my book. Love you guys. We'll see you next time.